Okay, so welcome guys. So we're going to be real quick on this. This is an overview. Just no kugira ngo tubafashe kunyuramo on the basics. Ndakeka mwese ubwo mwagize on these videos, mwese mwashoboye gukurikirana ibya mbere. You know how to install Visual Studio Code. You know how to install Google Chrome and Node.js also. Okay. So I hope everyone mwese mwaciye muri izi nzira zose mwagiye kuri Node.js downloadinze. I hope you did so, and you did download VS Code. Okay, so before we continue to this video, nizere ko mwese mwashoje guca muri izi nzira zose. So after setting up everything here, tugiye gukora a very easy tutorial, and it is a very simple thing, okay, just to help you run your first program. Okay, as I told you, hano dufite JavaScript ukuntu tuyikoresha mu buryo butandukanye. There is a browser based and then there is application. Okay, so dukoresha Node.js running JavaScript as not front-end but as back-end to power up the back-end apps. Okay, so first of all, we're going to create our first file. Okay, so we're going to create our first file, and our first file, we're going to create a file using .js. So to fit in with the extensions. For an example, let me show you something. To open a tab, it is Ctrl N and then Ctrl save to save it. I take is the basics mwese murabizi ubwo mugeze ahantu muri mwakoresheje Visual Studio Code. This is just for those batari bakoresha code, but I know abenshi muri mwe mwashoje kuyikoreshaho. So we're going to make a folder here, PRG, as our first project. Okay, and then so we're going to create this file here, and we're going to name this file as console.log test. Okay, and console.log test. So we're going to save this file with an extension. So extension is now giraga hari .js. I don't know question now. It shows that it is JavaScript. Hari php.php. Hari extensions initially C++, CSS, C sharp. Everything's as if the extension is done. As you're using JavaScript for now, to your question .js. And your extension ihagarariye JavaScript. Okay, so you save it, and you see automatically it saves as the .js. So this is a very easy thing. Okay, so we're going to open the terminal. To open the terminal, come to the terminal, new terminal. Okay, so we are not running JavaScript on what? We're not running JavaScript on a web browser. Okay, tugiye running as it is muri backend. Okay, so in backend track we running in the terminal as a bash, track we running muri consoles. Okay, so we're going to print out our first text, our first ever text. So go printing at this dukeneye ikintu bita console.log. So in JavaScript dufite ikintu bita console console.log. Okay, so console.log hano uba uri kubwira nka terminal ni iyi ngiyi muri kubona. So terminal muri kuyibwira ngo ikore ikintu ugiye kuyibwira, igiye kuloginga. So log, it is like to show something or to save something. So tugiye kubwira console yacu kugira ngo displaying that thing. That's why we are using console.log. This is the first very code we are going to be writing here. So console.log igomba kuza ari function. Okay, so what we call a function here in JavaScript, it must be something with these braces. Okay, so we're going to print a text. So a text, ibintu ku bantu batabizi turaza kubinyuramo nabyo. These are called variables. Dufite strings, dufite numbers, booleans, variables nyinshi. So we're going to print a text. We use this braces, quotation marks, sorry, quotation marks. So these quotation marks niho ushyira text yawe, ariko iyo ari umubare ntabwo uri ngombwa gushyiraho the quotation marks. So we're going to print my name is John Doe. Okay, and remember a semicolon in JavaScript, and then we save our file. So after saving our file, this is the very simple thing. Okay, now hano niho tuza kuraninga Node. First of all, I hope you all had Node. So to check your version of Node, it's Node -v. I wrote it inside the texts muri your module. So as you see, my Node version, it is version 10.22.20.0. Okay, so and I also have npm. Npm niyo twita Node package manager. Node package manager niyo idufasha kudownloadinga packages. As I told you, Node.js nk'ukuntu mwabyize, or for those batabizi, Node.js, it is an environment. Okay, environment fata ko ari ikintu kirimo ibintu byinshi. So that environment kugira ngo tugire ikintu dukuramo, dukoresha ikintu bita npm. So Node iba ifite packages nyinshi. Okay, Node iba ifite packages nyinshi. Izo package rero ikintu kizimanaginga, it is called npm, and that's why it's called Node package manager. So if we need to download anything from Node environment, we use npm. So it is a must to be having npm in your PC. Okay, thankfully npm we are installing the Node.js ihita izana nayo automatically. So to check its version, it is npm -v, and then its version, it's here. Urabona Node version yayo ifite ya mbere ni v22.20.0. So npm version ifite ni 10.9.3. So to run this file, I'll open it. So let me just reopen it. So in order to run the text in the terminal, uba ugomba kuba uri muri iyo folder yawe. So inside that folder, urabona ko nayinjiyemo, then after entering it, muri kubibona noneho hano, it is c local disk c /users/rgs, niko username yitwa, /desktop, and then /project or prg ariyo project yacu turimo. So to run this, you only learn node and then this name okay, the name of your project. So node console.log test, and then you see my name is John Doe. So wabonye tubwiye console yacu kugira ngo iloginge my name is John Doe. Okay, so let's just duplicate this, and we'll display I am one of the best developers in the world. Okay, we are assuming any text. Okay, I am one of the best developers in the world. So if we run this again, you see it displays even bibiri. My name is John Doe. I'm one of the best developers in the world. You see, now ndakeka mwese mushoboye kumenya ukuntu node ikora, how to install it, how to use VS Code, and how to run your very fast code in the terminal using Node. Hope this helped.